Well, hello everybody and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. Today I'm going to make some hot dog rolls, and I don't eat hot dogs, but I like these rolls and I like to fill them sometimes with sausage, sometimes with other things. So I thought I would make some. They're not difficult to make, and I'm using an enriched dough. Not so enriched as you might have with brioche, but still enriched with eggs and milk and butter. It's not a difficult recipe, and I'm making rather a large amount so that I can make about 20 rolls, but you could easily half the recipe and just make 10. But if you make the full batch, you can freeze them. You can freeze them before the final proof, or you can freeze them once they've been baked and then take them out and thaw them and use them as you wish. So I'll go on to the ingredients. And for this I have 640 grams, which is 4¼ cups minus 1 tablespoon of bread flour. Now you might need to add a little bit more bread flour in, or you might need to use slightly less. It depends on the absorption rate due to the humidity when you're making them. 480 millilitres of lukewarm milk, which is 41 or 42 degrees, about 106, 108 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Then I have 56 grams, 1/4 cup of melted unsalted butter, 50 grams, 1/4 cup of caster sugar, 9 grams, about 3 tablespoons of instant yeast, 6 grams, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 medium eggs, which would be large in the USA. So that's all the ingredients, and it's all going into the bowl of my stand mixer to make the dough. So I'll put my sugar into the bowl and the yeast, and then I'll pour in my milk along with the melted butter, and then my egg, and I've broken my eggs and just beaten them lightly. And then I just give that a little mix around. And then I'm going to add in my flour, and I'm going to put about half of it in to start with, and then I'll add the salt and then the other half of the flour. So that's about half of it, and I'll put the salt in, and I'll put in most of the remaining flour, and I'll hold a little bit back just in case I don't need all of it. So I've held 2 or 3 tablespoons back, and I'm going to mix that on a low speed until it becomes a shaggy dough. and that's quite wet, so I'm going to add in the remaining flour, and if I need to add a little bit more I will. So with that added in like that, I'm going to now knead that until it comes together into a smooth dough. And if I need to add a little bit more flour in, then I will, and I will tell you about that when I come back. So I just keep kneading this until it's got into that smooth dough stage. So there's my dough, and I've kneaded that for actually about 12 minutes. It's nice and soft, it's quite warm, and just for ease I'm going to tip that out onto a lightly floured surface so that I can show it to you. So with my dough tipped out, I've floured the surface simply because it's still a sticky dough, and if you were doing this by hand you would add in more flour, and I actually, kneading it in my mixer, I did add in another 60 grams, which is 6 to 7 tablespoons of additional flour because it needed it. But as you can see, that's nice and stretchy now, so maybe if I stretch it out you can see that it stretches quite nicely before it breaks. So with that dough kneaded for that good amount of time, I'm going to simply form it into a ball, and I'm going to put it back in my bowl, or you can put it into a lightly greased bowl and cover it with plastic wrap, but I'm simply going to sprinkle a little bit of flour in the bottom of my bowl like that, my mixer bowl. I'm going to put that back in and put the lid on, and I'm going to leave that to proof until it doubles in size, and that can take an hour or it can take up to 2 hours. It depends on the temperature in your kitchen basically, but once it's doubled in size I will come back and we'll go on to the next step, which is to divide it and shape our hot dog buns. So my dough has more than doubled in size now, and I'm going to work with half of it. So I'm going to divide it into 2 pieces. So there's half my dough, and I'm going to just flatten that out, and then I'm going to divide it into 10 equal pieces. And in my case they're going to be about 78 grams each, but it depends on how much extra flour that you may have added in. And with 10 pieces divided like that, I'm just going to flatten that out, each piece, and I'm going to roll it up and I'm going to roll it out to about 4.5 to 5 inches. just like that. And where there's a join, I'm just going to pinch that together. I'm going to put that on my baking tray, which I'll show you in a minute when I do the next one. And then I'm going to place the next one next to it, but in reasonably close proximity, because what I want the rolls to, as they rise for the second time, to just about join up, and then as they bake they will join up and I'll tear them apart afterwards. So I carry on rolling these out, and then I'll come back and speak to you. So there I have 10 rolled out. I've put 6 on one tray and 4 on another, and I'm simply going to cover those and leave those for about 30 minutes until they become quite puffy. And during that time I'm going to preheat my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 160 Celsius with a fan, 350 Fahrenheit, and I'll beat a little bit of egg, I think, that I can brush over the top of the rolls before they go into the oven. But I'll come back in about 30 minutes and we'll put these into the oven. So my oven is preheated and I've left these for about 30 minutes. So I've just beaten an egg and I'm going to brush the top of each one with egg. You could use milk, you could just dust them with flour if you wanted to. So having brushed those, I'm now going to put those into the oven and I'm going to bake them for 15 to 20 minutes until they've risen up quite nicely, and I can test the internal temperature to make sure that it's reached about 88 degrees Celsius. That would tell me they're baked. And then I'll take them out of the oven, put them onto a wire rack to cool down, and I'll come back and show you the results. So I baked my hot dog rolls for 18 minutes and they rose quite nicely. I took them out of the oven and left them to cool down. And with the other half of the dough, I actually baked 8 rolls, round rolls or buns, just to show you that you can use this dough to make those as well if you want to. So I'll show you what they look like. And since the video is about hot dog buns, I've cut one of the hot dog buns open, as you can see. So it's baked up quite nicely and it's lovely and soft. And I'll have a taste of it just as it is. Very, very tasty. Perfect for slipping, for me, a lovely pork and caramelised onion sausage in and eating it just as it is. I'm sure it'd be very good for hot dogs. Also very good just to fill with some ham and some salad or something like that, or to eat with your dinner. So a very simple recipe, and it doesn't take too long. And as I mentioned, you can halve the recipe if this is too much, and you can make sort of 10 hot dog rolls if that's what you want to do. So that's going to be it for the recipe. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there'll be an eye that you can click on, and that will take you to a link for the recipe, and I'll put a link below the video as well. And I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future. So until then, happy baking.